Writing extends our memory, help in critical examination of our ideas, and clarifies our thinking. If you have been wondering about written ability tests, popularly known as WAT, then this video is for you. WAT is asked by all the IIMs, along with premier colleges like Narsi Munji, SEMHRD, SPJAIN, to name a few. Now, it is a part of a non-elimination process and it is usually clubbed with personal interview for the final admission stage process. What is WAT? Written ability test is asked to assess your clarity in expressing your thoughts in a logical, concise manner, along with your ability in understanding what's happening around you. Now, it is a time test, so there is a time frame. So you have to present your ideas in a concise manner in a limited time period, which is usually 10 minutes to 20 minutes, depends on college to college. So essentially, WAT is about critical thinking, connecting the dots, and forming a clear picture. A basic grammar can help drive the point. Why exactly WAT is a part of admission process? Previously, the IIMs used group discussion to assess the interpersonal skills of the candidates. Now, usually the group discussion turned into fish fights where the assertive candidates dominate the other candidates. And it was even difficult for a panelist to do the assessment of each candidate. WAT, on the other hand, provides a level playing field for each candidate to express their critical ability and the ability to present their ideas in a coherent and logical manner. So how do I begin writing the essay? First, spend the first few seconds to organize your thoughts and jot down on paper. Write down the facts, examples you can use to support your reasoning. Once you have key points ready, you can begin writing the essay. And the final thing, you have to keep editing. So what are the components of an essay? Writing an essay constitutes of three parts, which is your introduction, main body, and conclusion. WAT is a test of writing skills that evaluates content, which refers to the information and facts to support your argument. Make sure you read newspaper and are updated about the current affairs. Critical thinking. Do your arguments connect and make sense together? Make sure you are able to show different perspective, assumptions, implications, and consequence of the topic. Communication. You should use clear, concise, and coherent language that conveys your message effectively. Make sure to use appropriate tone, style, and vocabulary. Structure. This refers to the organization of your content. Let's talk about AWT, Analytical Writing Test, which is asked by IIM Ahmedabad. Over here, you are given a case study or business scenario to study and analyze. How is it different from WAT? Instead of knowledge like in WAT, AWT focuses on analytical thinking along with problem-solving ability. So you would get a question like, the prompt would look like, write a response in which you discuss the extent to which you agree or disagree with the statement and explain your reasoning for the position you take. So there you have to analyze an issue and analyze an argument. So what are the type of topics asked in WAT? Usually you get a topic on current affairs. It could be a case study base, which is something asked in Narsi Munji or Symbiosis, or abstract topics. Lately in IIMs and other premier B schools, more of the WAT topics are on current affairs. So let's go through the framework for the written ability test. Let's start with a very basic framework, which is DEC, which is declare your opinion on the essay. This shows confidence and clarity in your thinking. Next, explain your opinion with strong arguments. Back them up with facts, data, or examples. And finally, conclude by highlighting the importance of your opinion. Explain its implication for future society or B school itself. This framework is ideal for essays where you need to take a clear stance. Let us go through the most commonly used framework in WAT and GD, which is PESTEL. So it starts with political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal. For example, if you have a topic, growing trend of automation and its impact, right? You can start with a political point, which is you can consider government policies on job displacement and reskilling initiative. In economic, you can analyze the potential job losses, shifts in labor markets, and economic implication. For social, you can discuss societal concerns about inequality, social unrest, and changing cultural values. Technological, you can explore the pace of advancement, ethical consideration of AI. Environmental, you can investigate resource efficiency, sustainable production, and environmental benefits. Legal could be your intellectual property rights, data privacy, labor laws, or AI biases. So, what not to do in VAT? Cliches. Avoid phrases like mind-blowing, unforgettable experience. They're not very original. Confusion. Get straight to the point instead of beating around the bushes. Bragging or arrogance. Simply throwing facts to show your knowledge doesn't help. Spinning. Avoid trying to sound smart with words you barely understand. Tangents. Try not to digress from the topic. Claims without proof. No one cares about your opinion. Substantiate your theories with example. Justify your claims. Now that you have gone through how to write VAT along with the preparation framework, time to put it into practice. So why don't you start practicing writing VAT? You can use the topics which has been asked by IIMs in 2024. Once you've composed a first draft, make sure that you get it edited by ChatGPT, BAD or Copilot, which is of course free. It will help you to put your thoughts in a logical structure manner. So let's go through the VAT topics which has been asked lately in IIMs and the other premier B school. IIM Bangalore. The center announced the privatization of 2 banks in the last year budget. Is it the right approach? What about the future implications? Discuss. IIM Calcutta in 2024 asked the following topics. There is an ongoing debate among health and fitness enthusiasts about various forms of exercises that are available. Present your views about the same. The other one they asked was, discuss the advantages of the internet to kids and its negative effects on them, and how is it affecting their social skills and human behavior skills. IIM Kozhikode had this topic, rising population slows down economic growth. IIM Lucknow had asked the following topics, banking for the unbanked in the digital age, education is a solution to all evils in the society, role of CSR in modern business practices, Gandhian philosophy is not achievable in reality. SPJAIN asked the following topics in their group interviews. Which historical figure would you pick up as a mentor? What advice would you give? What would give you more joy, watching a movie or reading a book? And explain. Narsi Munshi has a case study based topic, which is they had given a paragraph about media freedom, and the question was, what were the issues surrounding the freedom of media? So based on that paragraph and the data, the students were supposed to discuss. Now, other VAT topics asked in 2024 are India's position as the 5th largest global economy, Russia-Ukraine conflict and its implication for India, coal crisis in India, moonlighting in India, censoring OTT platforms, is it justifiable? Buy now, pay later, bills to replace outdated crime, ChatGPT and artificial general intelligence. Now, the AWT topics in IIM Ahmedabad, where the government should offer college and university education free of charge to all the students. The best way to teach, whether as a parent or a teacher, is to praise positive actions and ignore negative ones. Teachers' salary should be based on students' academic performance. If you have any doubts, make sure that you put your doubts in the comment section. I'll revert within 24 hours. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe and also share it with students, those who are preparing for CAT. Make sure you practice VAT through the topics which have been asked in the IIMs. Wishing you all the very best.